What's going on, guys? It is Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. We're back again. Can't believe we are back again. But things are good. Things are good. We are working and moving forward on all projects right now, which is great. I need to do a little bit of organizing and some housekeeping. And then we're going to jump into, we're going to jump right into some projects. I'm going to show you what I finished. This is just going to drive me crazy. So I'm going to quickly just give myself just a little bit of organization. I seem to have been working on a lot of different projects. So that kind of hurt some things, but not hurt some things, but I make a mess when I start working on more than one project. One project's fine. I can just keep it dialed in, but right now I'm working on 2 different projects, 3 kind of, but I've really finished one other than edging it up, and I'm just organizing some markers here. Anyways, my plan for tonight is to hi Kylie, welcome back to the stream. The plan for tonight, actually, I'm gonna just jump you into desktop mode so you don't have to look at me so much. Oh, that's not desktop mode, that's studio mode. That's what I want. Oh, hold on, my desktop mode is all sorts of janky right now. Sorry about this. Let me fix this real quick so that it works properly, and because I'm gonna need this later. Okay, there we go. All right, sorry guys, just trying to get things settled in here. It's been a busy day. I didn't actually get to play my earlier stream. I ended up working late today, so I ended up helping students after school for a little bit. So that's just how today turned out, which means all that time I was going to use to work on artwork I did not have. So here we are. But I'm not discouraged at all. I feel like I'd be very happy with week 10 being like the winning week and being like, yeah, I did 10 weeks of painting. No one would care. Even when I do 52, people are going to be like, well, that's crazy. Like, why would you do that? Or, I don't know. I feel like 10 is nothing to talk about, though. Why do 10? Like 10 paintings, that's a lot, but not that impressive. 150 would be a lot, and I just hope this whole process gets faster as I continue on, and I learn things along the way, so that's always good. I learn, like today, maybe you should look at pictures of real life things before you go crazy and start painting something. And I guess as an artist you want to do this like constantly, is like always check, like just I always want to be like, you know what, I kind of know what it looks like, but then when I paint it or draw it, it's kind of not what it should be. No. And that's okay. Like, you know, you don't have to paint everything like exact. And this poor towel gets so ruined. But I only use one, and this is the only one I use. Oh, good old grocery store towel. This one's been around for a long time, actually. That white is not coming off. It's gonna stay forever. Anita, your white is magic. It's cheap. It's glue, basically, with some white paint in it. But boy, you're magic. We should get together and paint houses together. Like, what's going on? This is gonna be an hour of me cleaning my workspace. I go, hey, well, stop by. Why should you clean your workspace? Okay, but this is not what I wanted to get into. Why is it being so... Sorry, guys. I know it's probably not easy on the mic. Hold on. It's coming off. It's almost done. It's almost done. The black bar of doom has uncovered that magic, right? That's how they do it in the movies. Oh, I should always stream overly tired. Anyways, while we were at the after school activity, it started to snow. So that was interesting. This weather's been crazy. Alright, so cool. Clean workspace. Everyone loves a clean workspace. I appreciate a clean workspace. I'm just going to bring down the music a little bit. Why is it always so much? It's either too much or too little. Okay, there we go. I think that's good. Okay, clean workspace, great. So projects we have been working on. Let me go grab a couple projects. There's only one that we're finished with, and I say that because I'm pretty much done with this. I really just need to add in maybe a little bit more chrome here. Run the chrome down on the back of this tuk-tuk a little bit better. But I really like how it came out. I know it's really hard for you guys to see, but there's like little gold flakes in his fur that kind of make him pop. And there's a really thin silver outline that just kind of outlines around the black. But I like how the yellow like covers over him. I might even add some like lines of white and re-add some of this detail that got washed over. But for the most part, I think we're going to stick a fork in this one and call it done. You know, all in all, I think it came out okay. I mean, they can't all be my favorite. But, right, you can only have one favorite. So 52 I'll get through and be like, meh. Some of them, great. Some of them, meh. Okay. Hopefully, any of them will be great. So then we have to move back to last week's painting. Oh, not last week's painting. The week before's painting. So that was 3 weeks ago, but I got that. That one's on the end of the process. This is what I was planning on working on today a little bit. I'm going to do another coat of yellow here on the bottom. Put in the propeller, I think. But narwhals are primarily white. They're very white. Like the issue is there's not very many pictures of them, but I did find a few. So let's jump over to the desktop and let's not the grizzly bear, because we're not working on grizzly bears. What am I doing there? I will show you that later. ChatGPT, we also go through picking our new animal, but narwhals, right? So originally these were the pictures that I had looked at. They're very small. They're not very great. No, but the World Wildlife Association, great for information and stuff, but just not the best pictures. And from the top they look very gray. But then I went on to Bing and did just a quick search. Now, a lot of these look CGI, which kind of bothers me. Like, that doesn't look like anything that's even remotely coming out of that. See, and like this one. Okay. Okay. That tooth is really coming out of that mouth. See, that one looks fake. That one looks kind of real. It has like a really weird beak mouth. So I can't tell if these are like drawings or they're just normal. But a lot of white. So I'm going to go back in, fill in some white. And then like this one's fins are so low. This one I guess has low fins. They all have low fins. But it's on their white side, so that's, I mean, it's close enough. We're going to get away with it. I have a feeling. Oh, sorry, you're not on split screen. I feel like we can get away with it. See? But then white around the eye. See, I messed up with this one. But they're not all. That one looks more like mine. Huh. That tusk is way too big. It's whatever. We're just gonna have to make it work. There's nothing I can do because the background's already done. Yeah, I know it's camouflage purpose, and it makes sense because from the top they look like they're dark, and then from the bottom they look like they're part of the light. Or they're lighter, unless they're right above you. Then you'd be casted on by a shadow and you would know it's a silhouette. Then you would know something was there. Right? I don't know. I feel like when you look it up in anything in the water, it looks darker than the water because it's solid. But that's just me. Anyways, so we're here with this one, and I really appreciate this one. Cool, great. Let's work on this tonight. But I haven't really figured out what to do with the eye. I drew some eyes. I drew some heads actually earlier today, but I haven't really. Let me find. So I kind of like redrew. I'll jump us back into the studio so we're not on the split screen. Jump back into the studio, and so I redrew some heads and like very fish-like. There's a face there. That's not a head. And then I tried to figure out what I wanted the eye to do, and what did I want the eye to look like. So I kind of worked on this in like some weird capacity. And then that was like the replica, which is pretty close to what I have, right? I think I could shape it a little bit more. Kind of want to like thin in this tusk so I can see how proportionate, because I don't want it to be like a, needs to be within reason. I think it's okay though. I think I'm doing alright. I'm on the right track. I just need to add some texture, which I don't want to do. I hate adding texture. I like doing it, I just don't understand it at all. Like when Bob Ross just like brushes things over and scrapes it and makes it look like that. I'm like, what do you, like, how did you learn how to do that? You just play with your food all day long and make colors and stuff. It just doesn't make sense to me. Because it just makes it look like I pulled my brush over to me. Oh, there's a little tiny spider. I think. No, it's not a spider. It's a small bug though. So that's where I am with this project. And only because I've really gotten really into doing the next project, which I'll show you now, so we can get back to this, work on this for a little bit, and then we'll jump into picking some stuff for the next project. And I hope I don't get another skateboard, because let me be honest, the skateboards take me a little bit longer than what I thought. But what I really liked about this project that I just recently did was I did a quick sketch and I just kind of blew it out with Sharpies that I might have thought were dying on me and I just haven't used in a while. And that's what's kind of nice about, like, I've invested money into all this art supplies and then I just like baby it like it's gonna last forever, but they don't. So ideas and paintings and things don't last forever, so just draw whatever you want and then figure it out later. So here's my panda. I like this idea of this panda coming through and wrecking the city, kind of pandemonium, right? I got my friend Gian. He has a pandemonium tattoo on the back of his leg and it's a panda coming, like, it's very funny. It's like a panda out of control. It says pandemonium underneath it, which always reminds, every time I think of a panda, I think about that tattoo. So here we are. So I'm kind of stealing an idea and like making two ideas one, and trying to design a skateboard for it. So idea, I did have some panda eyes that I was working on, and I don't know where I just put that stack of paper that I had. Oh, another narwhal. So here's some panda eyes, and again, this will make more sense in a second. You can't really see them from there, but like different style eyes, and that's kind of where I went today. I really like my sleepy narwhal coming out of the water, but that's neither here nor there. It's just kind of a cool sketch, and I think this one came out better. Still very thick on this. The girth is too much here, too girthy. It should be thin. It's like a thin, it's not that thin, but it's not like this. I wonder if these are valuable. Probably. Anyways, enough about the narwhal. Let's get to the skateboard, because I'm really excited about this, and this might be super hard to see, and I apologize because I haven't gotten that far to finalize anything. I still need to work on the city in the front, but I think so far it's coming out pretty good. So I'll try to do this. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. Okay, so far you see the panda there. The panda is jumping out at us, right? And there's the UFO right there in the middle. So there's our UFO, and there's our panda, and it's like jumping out at us. And then you got the back of the panda, which I'm still trying to figure out what the shape of the back of this panda is, and then how much chest to give him here, because I want to make him look like he's leaping into the city. And then I want the city to have some of the old and the new Seattle things in it. So I was going to put the Space Needle. I was going to think about putting the Elephant Car Wash sign up there too, as you know, just a little fun kick, but just to make this like the Seattle board, put seaplanes flying around him, you know, just kind of the things that are around here. So kind of playing with depth. It's funny because this is actually not a panda's face. This is a grizzly bear's face. But I just did markings of a panda. But I think it's funny because, like, pandas are vegetarian, you know, they eat bamboo. They like, did it say it eats sometimes it eats small animals? I don't know. We'd have to look that up. I don't even know if I had time last time to look up the giant panda, or if we did that last week. That's how quick last week went. But yeah, this is making progress. I just haven't got to paint yet. But once I get to paint, I think this will be a cool, this will actually be like a cool board. I could see this actually being something that someone would print more of, which I guess could be a possibility. I could always make extras of these and then sell skateboards. But I need to sell like wall deco skateboards because that's all I can afford right now. Not boards that you can ride. Ideas. I'm sure you can get a heat transfer that you can be able to, once you print this, you can take a picture of it and heat transfer it over. But I think this one's going to come out really cool. I'm excited to see where it goes. I've kind of just been lazily sketching away at this one. And that's kind of really how I like to paint things. Doing things in hour sessions on Twitch is okay, but it's not like ideal for, like, I don't know. Sometimes you just go in and you just fix a line. Like right now I'm just fixing a line. like, oh, this looks better, make this decision. But they don't always happen all at once, and sometimes they happen and then they reverse themselves and like, oh, that's not what that's supposed to look like. But I do need to like change the angle. I'll show you here. So just little things, and this is kind of fun about having some time to paint, is like the little things really will start making your painting look like something, right? So here's the face. You can see all the definition. I put a tongue in, that looks better. I don't know if I'm going to put light in there, what's going to happen. There's like a little tiny shine right here. I'm still kind of confused on how the eyelids are going to work. I feel like they're going to get more light, but they're still going to be black. I don't want to get the eyes too dark, you know. Then there's other questions. The ear I feel like looks really good here. Like, cool, that looks great. But I feel like all these little hairs on the side should be either floating backwards or like this, or floating, you know. It's just like trying to get the hair right, because this thing is jumping right at you, right? And then not only that, you have the shoulders pushing up the face fur. And this should be a lot more fur, I feel, because it's a panda. Pandas like naturally have fur. But the mouth is open, so that's causing the stretch. It's just very confusing. I don't know. I don't know what to do. And that's just what I get into with this one, is like, what or do I really do? And then you got to get the back right. So how does that back look? It's not that. I wanted to put a big tail because pandas have these little chubby, stubby tails. But I wanted to make his back a little bit bigger. I guess we could work on the panda. I'm sorry it's in pencil though. That's not what we want to be doing. I can hit it hard though because it's wood, and this is a little bit more forgiving. Plus, I gotta so right, but like that looks like two lion mane over here. I like this much better, but this is not even defined. Oh, sorry guys. I like this much better, this whole line. I just feel like his whole head would be like engulfed in fur. They're just so fluffy. I've been looking at I've been looking at all the cute ones. That's how YouTube gets you. Just sucks you in with the cute things. That's why the algorithm doesn't work on me. Oh, dear, what the? Anyways, so there's our. Let's just kind of put in detail. I really would like to know how this hair would go. I just feel like there'd be more hair. Can we put that much hair? Is that too much hair? How much hair is too much hair? Who knows? The world will never know. This is actually not super bad. It's not great. Maybe if I cut the light just a little bit and did some more diffused light. Try to draw hard. I almost need to like, I just like barely need to shift it. Okay, I like how this is. Do I? So then you start questioning things. And then once you start questioning things, you either move on to another piece of art, or you just this is how things get chaotic. This is why I'm working on 3 different projects at once. They say that this is similar characteristics of ADHD, but you know, that's what everyone says. I like that there's a flare here, but that just separates the face so much. I just always think of pandas having big, round, dopey heads, so I'm just trying to figure out where that space lies. I feel like I need a line here, though. Defining line. You know what I'm saying? Like wherever his face falls off. It's got to be in a different plane somewhere. So do we do that? A lot of this is just playing with it. Trying something new and erasing. I don't know. The panda. It's taking me a long time. I just can't figure out how. Maybe? Yeah, I think that's it. This one makes it look like too much of a Wolverine. And I gotta go all the way around with that hair. From here. But the fur underneath this will all be black. This is all black panda fur. The only part that's white is, well, let's just not assume things. Let's take a look at them. This is where I get myself in trouble. See? Would have messed myself up again. Let's go into the split screen. They're black in the chest, white in the face. Oh, they got a triangle nose. Their nose is very triangle-y. Wow, it's triangle-y. I gotta change this whole nose. That'll help. That was such a big decision to make. Oh man, I might have just ruined it. That's okay. What happens? Like, did I really make that decision? Yes, I did. Because it's very true. It has a very triangle-y nose. Okay, but I don't know how that nose breathes. They got such a straight mouth. That nose breathes the same as the other noses. So that's a correct nose hole situation. Just more tapered because now it's a triangle. But they do definitely go closer together. Sorry. There we go. Is that more pandy? I think so. I think I need to make the nose hole smaller though. And I might have to move the nostrils up a little bit. Why are those so different? What's wrong with me right now? Draw the same thing over on the other side. Oh man, my pencil's so small. I ruined it. It's very pandy now, but I ruined it. It's never going to be quite aligned. These black spots are much longer. Let's really give it more of a panda. And then it's just barely over the eyelid. It's much lower than I originally had thought. This pencil's terrible. I'm gonna jump you guys into just Studio mode. So like I said, little changes here and there. It's got like a little bit more of a dent on the top of it too, for the panda. So maybe I'll do that. Right. Gonna do a few modifications to make it look more pandy. But I don't know, I think it'll look good once I get it finished. Alright, so those are two projects I've been working on. And slowly they're getting nowhere. As you can see, we didn't do anything. I didn't make any progress. I mean, I made some progress, but I'll probably erase half the progress I just made, because I won't like it. But chipping away at it little by little. Oh, I didn't want to connect this. This just feels so naked when it's not connected, but I don't think it should be connected. This side's good. I need this side to look like this side. Give me the same energy. Right. And then they might have one, because they're not black all the way down. They're only their limbs are weird. And then they got this paw, so it'd be nice to accentuate that back paw out there in the right. And that's kind of what I was going for, is doing the paw right here. You can't see it in the, so doing the back of the panda, right? This cute little bun tail right above the bolts, right? His bun tail here. Then like panda fur, I don't know how that would go. Then a foot. Maybe off to this side. I don't know. So like, you know, and then claws from underneath. Whatever that might look like. Looks like he has a big pad, full pad, and then 4 like small pads. Then like 1 big pad. And then just fur, you know? Like, what, 5 pads? And then like claws, and then the middle 2 toes are the longest. But I'm like looking at a hand for a foot, so let's not just think pandas' feet to look like their hands, because then we'll get ourselves into trouble. Right? Assuming death to us all. Okay, we got 20 minutes left. I may just cut this stream short, just because it was such a long day at work. But not till we get done with, I mean, we still have a bunch of work to do. So things to come and things to change, which is interesting. Oh, sorry. I ordered 100 micro candy machine balls, and what I'm going to do is, as we collect more and more animals from ChatGPT, and the ones that I don't use every week, I'm going to put them into these balls, and then I'm going to figure out a drawing system. But for now, I'm just going to pull them out of a box. It's just going to be easy. I want to get a gumball machine, but it's not in the budget right now, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to be the gumball machine, which will be fine. We'll just deal with that. A little bit of regular labor. It just seems to be easier if you do everything yourself. And spending a quarter every time I have to pick a challenge is going to just be sad. I need laundry money. So, with that being said, let's jump over and do what we normally do on this channel. And we pick week 10 of our board. So let's just jump right in. Studio. Dun, da, da, da. Here, as you can see, we have our giant panda, which was last week's, which is where I'm stuck right now. That skateboard just took me a lot longer than I had planned. The narwhal, I just need to add some white. I think I need to paint it a few more times and get like a better shape for it. And then once that happens, I'm going to be in to win. But right now, I think the tusk is way too big, and that's going to mess it up. But I'm kind of defeating the purpose of doing a painting a week if I'm falling behind. You know what I mean? I'm not really doing a painting a week. So, I don't know. Let's give me a deadline that I finish up those other paintings. Minus I don't have to stay after school all week, because that might happen, which will just make it that much harder to get everything done, but maybe that's the motivation I need. Anyways, let's jump into this project that we're working on now. We're going to, I wonder if dry erase works with regular eraser. Oh, look at that. Works better. Giant panda's done. Look at that. It's ruining my eraser. Now when I go erase something, it's going to turn it red. Don't try this at home. That's terrible. That was the worst idea ever. Now I gotta take my scrap paper and erase it, because now it is tinted red. Could also just chop that piece off, but it's easier just to scrub it out, really. But I wouldn't recommend that if you don't want to have to fix your eraser. Okay, cool. Done and done. We're gonna do what we always do. Here's my blue one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Staffing take my markers. No, that's not even the right red one. Oh, no. Got him. Got him. Okay. Should I switch evens and odds, or yes or no? Anyone out there in the chat want to let me know? Will I find evens and odds? No. No one's in the chat. I really don't want to board this time. It's really not going to make me happy. Alright, well, I guess I'll just leave it as is, because that just makes it easier. I don't have to erase anything, although I don't know if that's going to do me any good for luck. But I forgot to... Much easier just to use your finger. Alright. So we're either going to do a new piece of canvas, or we're going to do a skateboard. I don't have a board prepped, so I really don't. I hope it's not a board, because that's even more work, but we can do that too if that's what happens. Let's let the dice choose. Okay, so even. Should I make it more interesting? Roll like 50 dice? Nope, we're just rolling one. Come on, let's. Oh, it's odd. I'm not lying. It's odd. I could put it back. I could zoom out. It's odd. See it? There it is. The 3. Okay, cool. Canvas. That's easier for me this week, and I appreciate it. Yay. said thankful. Now, give me an animal that's not hard to draw. Give me an animal that's not hard to draw. Okay, let's generate our animals. And to do that, we jump over into ChatGPT. So let's jump over into our desktop. I'm going to, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Did I? Nope, I didn't. So here's our list from last week. We have all these. We have the golden lion, tamarin, the red panda, the axolotl. And like I said, I'm gonna start printing these out and putting them in those little capsules, and then we're gonna just draw from those once, you know, we have enough. I think there's plenty of animals to choose from that I don't need to generate them every time. But I also think that a lot of them come up twice. Like we got fennec fox twice. But like the narwhals come up a few times and just got lucky. So let's just take our original. Nope, not. Please give me 6 more animals to choose from. That's what we want. And I need to bust out my nifty keyboard. We're just gonna do a little bit of copy and paste. I've said so many words and I've been yelling across fields today. Oh. We already have the pangolin. Oh, I don't want to do the snow leopard. Arctic tern, I don't know what that is. I don't feel like that's good. I don't want to do the axolotl either. Let's just skip the painting for this week and don't even talk about it. Like just like not tell anyone. Like we skipped week 9. No one knows. Please replace the pangolin with something new. Bless me. ChatGPT, please do that for me. Da, da, da. Armadillo is a pangolin, but with less. I hate you, ChatGPT. Snow leopard. Oh, grr. Okay. That's right. Tern is a bird. It is a bird. Okay, well, we're going to roll the dice on these guys and see how it goes. Let's jump over into the split screen. Look at that. I should just get a sound effect when I jump over a split screen. I should probably program that in. Who has got the time? Okay. So we rolled the blue one. We got a 3. The animal list is right there. It's not perfect. Let's see if we can get the perfect animal list. Nope. Yes. Kind of. It's not there to this time. Oh. I feel like this is better than the DVD. Oh, it's so close, but so far. That's what we're gonna do. If we get a 1, we're gonna get snow leopard. And I'm gonna draw a snow leopard in a blizzard, and that's gonna be it for the day. We're gonna just draw a few spots in the snow. No one's gonna know. Okay. Let's roll. Ready? Should we zoom in? I'm going to try to land it on the thing. What animal are we getting this week? Oh, 3. The axolotl. Okay. Weird looking animal. They're trending though. Like everyone about axolotls. Axolotl. What kind of name is an axolotl? I can't even write the name without it looking like some kind of secret chant. Doesn't it look like like that? Just looks like a bunch of plus signs and dashes and an A. Okay, well, that's what it's going to be called. Okay, Oxalotl. Let's just I'll read some. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say about Oxalotl. And because ChatGPT is all knowing. It's Google on steroids. Oh, I just wrote the word. Please give me factual information about the nope, spelled it wrong already. Axolotl. Alright. And if you ask nicely, he gives you tons of information to read, which I will gladly read you now. Maybe not. Stop. Good. 8 was enough. 2 was enough. I didn't need... Oh, I needed it all. Okay. Oxalotl. Ambisotoma mexicanum is a unique and fascinating aquatic salamander native to Mexico. Here are some key facts about the oxalotl. Aquatic lifestyle. Oxalotls are neotenic, meaning they reach adulthood without undergoing metamorphosis. What? Unlike other salamanders, oxalotls retain their aquatic larvae characteristics throughout their lives. This includes external gills, a fin tail, and the ability to breathe underwater. What? Dude, get out of here, Oxalotl. Then aren't you just a newt? I feel like you're just a fancy newt. You're like the Stanley Cup of newts. No? Does anyone know about newts? I always wanted a newt, but A, because they have a funny name, and B, because they're underwater salamanders, pretty much. Alright. Habitats. Oxalotls are primarily found in the ancient lake complex of Huacachimico near Mexico City. Dang, I've probably been close to there. I've been to Mexico City. It's a great place. I plan on finishing my detailed tour of Mexico City. They inhabited muddy lake bottoms and canals with slow-moving or still water. In the wild, they are often found hiding amongst aquatic vegetation. Coloration. Oxalotls exhibit a range of colors, including shades of brown, black, white, and golden. Oh my goodness. I have all those colors. I can paint one of those. But in shades. So just shades of those colors should make an oxalotl in theory. They can also display various patterns and have a unique appearance, making them popular in the aquarium trade. Ooh, the aquarium trade. Oxalotls are renowned for their exponential regenerative abilities. Or exceptional exponential, like they just keep regenerating. That's how they're still a species. Duh. Exceptional regenerative abilities. They can regrow entire limbs, including bones, muscles, and nerves, and even parts of their heart and spinal cord. Oh my goodness. How do we know this? Because there's some sick scientists in there chopping oxalotls in half and regrowing them. Like, see how many oxalotls we can get out of one. Maybe 2. Cut him in. What if you cut him directly in half? If they can do it spinal, I mean, it's not going to be a great oxalotl, right? But it'll be something. This regenerative capacity has made them subject of scientific. I told you, just the next sentence was subject of scientific research in the field of regenerative medicine. What does that mean for the axolotl? It means a lot of probing, a lot of blood draws. Axolotls aren't that big. Those nurses probably miss veins all over the place. Okay, so here we are. Feeding. Axolotls are carnivorous and feed on a small diet of aquatic organisms such as worms, insects, small fish, and crustaceans. Or crustaceans, yeah. They use suction to draw in their prey. Axolotls are conservation status. Axolotls are currently listed as critically endangered in the wild. Their population has declined significantly due to habitat loss, pollution, and the introduction of a non-native species. Conservation efforts are being made to protect and restore their natural habitat. Dang. Mexico City. There's a lot of people in Mexico City. 22 million. Like crazy. 18 million live in Mexico City. 22 million are in the city during lunch, they say. It's crazy. Mexico City is a great place to visit if you ever get the chance to. It's a little bit wild, but we had a lot of fun, and we would have probably done more, but we ran into a snafu. Okay, in captivity, axolotls have gained popularity as pets, and in the laboratory due to their interesting characteristics and regenerative abilities. Sorry, I didn't finish that sentence right. They are relatively easy to keep in captivity, and they are often chosen by enthusiasts as aquatic pets. Metamorphic potential. While axolotls are known for their neoteny. While axolotls are known for their neoteny, under certain conditions they can undergo metamorphosis and develop into terrestrial salamanders. However, this process is relatively rare in the wild and more commonly induced in lab settings. Axolotls' unique biology and regenerative capabilities make it a captivating species for both scientists and hobbyists alike. Efforts to conserve their natural habitat and promote responsible captive breeding are crucial for their survival. Dun dun dun. Cool. Learned a little bit about the axolotl. Should we see what one looks like? Just to give it a good old college try. We are nearing the end of the stream, so I want to just, spell it one more time. Axolot. Nope. Messed it up. Okay, this thing is funky looking. Look at this guy. Oh man. Wild. That's not an animal. That's not an animal. Oh, you guys can't see that, not animal. This is not an animal. You're telling me this thing exists out there? This is an alien. That's why I'm drawing every animal with UFOs, because they're more likely aliens. This is just a really small one that doesn't talk our language, but really probably wants to say, don't trap me in bowls and stop probing me. I don't want to regenerate for you. He's like Wolverine of the salamander species. He's got a real weird look on his face. I can use this for something. Aquatic species, though. Axolotls are black or molten brown, but they are also a variety with white skin and pink and red gills. These are probably the expensive ones. Give me the regular run-of-the-mill ones. That's probably a male one too. I bet you that's a male species. Look at the female species and we're like, whoa. Like it probably looks like this is the one that's at the San Diego Zoo. If I went in thinking this is what I was gonna see, this guy, this cute little dude right here, And I walked in and I was like, let me go see the axolotl. And I saw this one. I'd be like, wait, wait, no, that's not the same. I'd be so scared. I'd be like, what's wrong with this one? That's too funny. Like that's not even the same animal. It's just like, I want this one. The one looks like a Pokemon. Nope. We're not getting the one that looks like a Pokemon. We're getting our friend that looks like this. This axolotl is probably very smart and does a lot for its community. But this axolotl is the one everyone came to see. I don't know. On that note, axolotls and their different... It's just so funny. It's such a interesting character. I wonder why. What's up with these tentacles? Like, what's going on with the side trim? Is it hair? What is it? This is in 2020 that they were trying to harvest genomes from laboratories. This is a laboratory one. That one just cracks me up. There's so many pictures of him. And then there's just these pictures of like these crazy looking axolotls. Here's you go. Oh, that's a fake one. What's it cost to own an axolotl? Jump down this rabbit hole with me as we $12 for a real one? No. Buy online. I want to buy one online. I can, but poster. It's gonna send us to some creepy. Ooh, okay. $200 fish, a salamander. I mean, not ridiculous to spend for a pet. Not a ridiculous amount of money to spend for a pet, right? $200. You could handle it, but still, boom. This is what you get as a baby. Cute. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so cute. And then boom. This is what he is as an adult. I think this is what people get tricked about humans in general. We start out like this, cute, little tiny axolotl, and we end up like this. Ugh, there's Grandma. Oh, put her away. Don't let the guests see her. This is the one at the San Diego Zoo. Wow. It is actually really interesting. It's like, is that the same? Oh, okay. They have a normal one. Just in case. This is a very written article that I don't feel like reading to you guys. So if you want to look up axolotls, I'll let you do that on your own time. For now, we are going to bid adieu and say goodnight. That was a fun stream. I had good time laughing at that axolotl, even if I did it all by myself over here. Still was fun. Hope you guys got a kick out of it. Save the axolotl. It's endangered. All animals are endangered. And I don't know. Do you think there's a scientist out there counting every animal? Just like 2, 4, 10. Okay, there's 15. I mean, maybe there's just not them. We just haven't found them all. They're just hiding from us, which is a good thing. Animals should hide from humans. Most animals do hide from humans, just not the domesticated ones. Anyways, I hope you guys had a great time. Happy Monday. I hope everyone's got a good start to their week. And let's keep going strong. Continue with working on projects. I will be here probably working feverishly to get things done and trying to get things done in multiple places. But I will try to get caught up. I feel like we're there. I just need to make some big decisions and, you know, tweak some things. But that's going to be it for this one. I hope everyone out there has a good night. Good night to all the viewers. Thanks for sticking in there with me. And Kylie, thanks for commenting. Always helpful getting comments. Makes the time go by a little bit faster, even though time seems to go by fast anyways here on the stream. Anyways, I'll leave you with our goofy friend, the Axolotl. And everyone have a good night. Peace.